Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Today we're going to start seeing a new story called Gohan's Hidden Power. Whis is the master of Goku and Vegeta and gave Gohan the brilliant idea to train with his father, the Daishinkan. After all, Gohan himself said he wants to get stronger to protect his family and friends, because Gohan was traumatized to see Piccolo almost being killed by Max Cell. But will Gohan be able to withstand training with the Daishinkan?
Well, let's see how this incredible story unfolds now. Well, all that said, I ask you to leave a lot of likes and comments if you want the continuation of the story. That done, grab your popcorn and your soda, and let's get to the story now.
In the 7th universe. A few days had passed since the day Whis had given the idea of Gohan being trained by his father Daishinkan, the High Priest. During those days when the Half-Saiyan did not receive any news from Whis about the beginning of his training, Gohan focused more on staying with his family. He trained his daughter Pan a little by helping her transform for the first time into Super Saiyan. The girl had succeeded, but she couldn't maintain the transformation for a long time. But with time and training, Pan would be able to spend more time in Super Saiyan form. In addition to the fact that Gohan spent more time with his family, he also started to train on his own. It wasn't such rigorous training, but it was enough for the Saiyan not to be as still as he was before, and even now and then Piccolo and Pan participated in the training to help Gohan. Even Pan showed signs of being evolving with his father's physical and mental training. Currently with Gohan, it was possible to see that the Saiyan was training in front of his house. While his wife Videl watched the Saiyans training, in her lap was Pan, sleeping peacefully. Videl said, "Gohan, you've been training for a few hours. Take a break and come eat," said the Saiyan's wife. Gohan soon stopped training and went to her. Gohan said, "Has Pan already slept? I thought she was going to train a little with me," said the older Saiyan, surprised, while looking at his daughter who was sleeping peacefully. Videl said, "Pan said she was going to sleep a little, so she could train with you later. But now you're going to eat because an empty stomach can't make you stand up," said the woman in an amusing tone while looking at her husband, who ended up laughing. Gohan said, "Did you know that I love it when you worry about me? This just shows me how much you like me and it makes me very happy," said the Saiyan to his wife, who was surprised by her husband's words. Videl said, "You're really changing. You weren't the type of person who was praising a lot of talking about what you like or don't like about a person, and hearing you say that makes me very happy," said the woman while giving a smile to her husband, who ended up smiling too. Gohan and Videl were looking at each other for a few seconds. Then the couple started to get closer. They kissed in a calm and steady way. But the couple's kiss ended when they both heard a noise of something arriving at that location. The couple saw a pillar of energy in front of their house, and when the pillar of energy disappeared, it was possible to see Beerus and Whis. Beerus said, "Sorry for disturbing the couple's moment, but we came to warn son Gohan of the High Priest's answer about training him," said the God of Destruction, while looking at the Saiyan who got up next to his wife, who took up his daughter in his lap. Gohan said, "So you already got an answer from the High Priest about training me? If so, what was his response? Will the High Priest train me or not?" asked the Saiyan while looking at both the divine beings in the place, mainly Whis. Whis said, "My father already made his decision and agreed to train you. I told the High Priest about your situation. I said you don't want to be away from your family, and he understood. So the High Priest told me to take you to him, so you can train when you're ready. And don't worry, because the High Priest will teach you a teleportation technique. With that, you'll be able to come and go whenever you want," said the angel while looking at the Saiyan, who was happy to hear that the High Priest agreed to train a mere mortal like him. Gohan said, "I'm glad to know that the High Priest agreed to train me, even though I'm just a common mortal from the 7th universe. So shall we go now?" asked the Saiyan while looking at the angel. Whis said, "If you want, we'll go now to where my father is waiting for you to start your training," said the angel while looking at the Saiyan, who looked at his wife. Videl said, "You can go, Gohan, but try to come back before dinner, and try not to come back totally without energy, because Pan will still want to train with her father later. I'll be waiting for you at home, and don't overdo the training, please," said the woman to her husband. Videl kissed the Saiyan on the cheek, who just smiled. Gohan said, "Since it's like this, we can go right now. Mr. Whis?" said the Saiyan excitedly while looking at the angel. Beerus said, "Great. Then you go to the High Priest. And I'm going to Capsule Corporation to eat a little, because later I'm going to have a lot of work to do and I need to have energy for it," said the God of Destruction that left flying from the location towards the Capsule Corporation. Whis said, "Right. Now let's go, because my father must already be waiting for you to train him. And there's no need to worry, Videl, because I'll bring him later, while he doesn't learn to use teleportation in the right way." "Correct," said the angel to the Saiyan and his wife. Gohan said, "All right, I'll see you later, Videl," said the Saiyan standing next to the angel. Soon they were enveloped in a pillar of light, which rose to the heavens and then disappeared. Zeno's abode. In another dimension outside the 12 universes, it was possible to see a pillar of light appearing in a place. From this pillar, Whis and Gohan left, and then the angel started to walk around the place, and Gohan started to follow him. The angel arrived in a room where Zeno from the present and the others who had come from the future, from Trunks' world, and in the middle of the two a Daishinkan, the high priest, behind both Zenos were their bodyguards, who when they felt Gohan's presence they watched him. The Daishinkan spoke. "My son Whis, it seems that you have brought my new pupil. If I remember correctly, you are called Son Gohan, am I right?" asked the high priest while looking at Gohan. That attracted the attention of both Zeno. Gohan said, "Yes, sir. I'm Son Gohan. It's such an honor to see you again. And this time not in such a difficult state as the Tournament of Power, where my life and the life of my universe were at risk," spoke the Saiyan looking at the high priest, who had a slight smile on his face. Zeno 1 said, "Is Goku there?" asked one of the Zenos as he looked at the Saiyan. Zeno 2 said, "He looks like Goku, but the hair is different," said the other Zeno looking at Gohan. Gohan said, "Not really. My name is Son Gohan. I'm Son Goku's eldest son," said the Saiyan while looking at the two Zenos who looked at each other and ended up smiling. Zeno 1 and 2 said, "So you come to play with us like Goku did?" asked both the Zenos looking at the Saiyan, but this time it was the Daishinkan who answered. The Daishinkan spoke. "Not this time, Mr. Zeno. Son Gohan came here today because I'm going to train him and help him awaken the true hidden power within him," said the high priest while looking at Zeno-Sama, who was surprised. Zeno 1 said, "Will the high priest train Goku's son?" asked the supreme god while looking at the high priest. The Daishinkan said, "That's right, Mr. Zeno. I saw that Gohan has a great latent potential, so great that he surpasses that of Mr. Goku, and because of that I accepted to train him to see how far his potential can reach," said the high priest looking at both Zenos. Zeno 2 said, "But is he as strong as Goku? During the Tournament of Power he didn't seem to be as strong as Goku, but some time has passed. So how strong is Gohan currently?" asked the other supreme god while looking at the high priest who also didn't know how strong Gohan was at the moment. The Daishinkan said, "Actually, I don't even know how strong Gohan is currently. So how about we find out how strong Mr. Son Gohan is? I hope you don't mind showing us your full power, Mr. Son Gohan," said the high priest looking at the Saiyan. Gohan said, "No, I don't mind showing my maximum power, but am I going to do that here?" asked the prince while looking at the high priest. The Daishinkan said, "No, follow me. I'll show you the place where you can use your current maximum power without destroying everything around," said the high priest answering the Saiyan. The Daishinkan started walking and everyone followed him, and then they arrived in a place identical to the temple room, which was in the 7th universe. The place they were in had several pillars that seemed to be holding the sky of the place. The Daishinkan said, "Okay, in that place you can release your power without destroying anything or affecting the 12 universes. So don't worry and use all your strength. I want to see the entire strength of my current disciple," spoke the high priest to the Saiyan who walked away from everyone. After moving away from everyone, Gohan began to release his energy, and little by little he was transforming. First into Super Saiyan, then Super Saiyan 2, and with a great release of his energy, Gohan transformed into his mystical form. And with a bestial roar, a great amount of energy was released, and this energy was so great that Zeno's bodyguards had to create a barrier. And after a few seconds, everyone could see Gohan in his strongest form, currently, which was his form, the newly acquired Bestial. With that, we will end today's video. If you want to see the continuation of this incredible story, leave a lot of likes on the video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you another day, guys.